Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with Ricket Picks. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Lots of college basketball action going on this weekend. I did a lot of KBO and Japan baseball research, trying to find where the American players are, what teams are on, who's got what pitching, who came back from last year, all that good fun stuff. Trying to get prepared, and been flip my TV over to the Major League Baseball Network finally, so I can just start. I'm just going to absorb myself into baseball now. I'm ready for it. My bracket is, I literally wrinkled it up yesterday, threw it in the garbage. I had Illinois winning. It seems like all the little schools are beating the big schools. It's extremely fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. My bracket's my bracket. I fill it out every year. Who cares? At the end of the day, it means zero. But it's been crazy to watch all these little schools just thumping on these big schools. Not gonna lie. I mean, there's teams getting hot at the right time. Oregon State. I'm kind of on their wagon right now. But that was Melvin Winter yesterday on Patreon. I did have a free YouTube play for you guys. It was the Chicago Bulls money line over the Detroit Pistons. They wailed on them. So a third free YouTube win in a row. We're rocking and rolling here. Other than that, I had a plus 205 winner in soccer. Got my butt kicked on a couple teams that were heavy favorites. Should have won. Had them in a parlay. And, just kind of a weird day there. The dogs were barking loud this whole weekend. Had Illinois first half, minus 3.5 over Loyola. Everybody saw what happened there. Loyola just said, nah, we're better than you, and we're going to prove it. Had Portland plus 2.5 over the Mavericks. Went back to that well. I do not know what happened in the last 2 days that Portland got 45 points worse, but Mavericks came out and put a drubbing on them last night. Had the Penguins over the Devils in the three-way. That game went into overtime. Devils ended up winning. Penguins scored. Crosby scored right out of the gate. And I was like, here we go. Penguins are going to thump. And then they just didn't. And then I had Nashville-Dallas under 1.5 in the first period. And then there was a goalie change for Dallas. And then both teams scored. It was like 2-1 after the first. I was like, wow, this one's going to be crazy. And then the Predators ended up winning that one. So, all in all, it was not a great day. It was not a good weekend. I had a winning day Friday and Saturday, very small winning days, and then Sunday just got thumped. So, it's Monday, March 22nd, 2021. We're rolling. I got an NBA free play for you guys here. I know there's a lot of college basketball action going on. I kind of like Gonzaga minus 14. I have trouble laying minus 14 points with any team facing Oklahoma. There's still a decent program, but the way that all these big schools have been going down, maybe it's a safe play. I don't know. But, I'm gonna mull over that a little bit. But we're going to NBA here. Got the Sacramento Kings facing off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sacramento's finishing off. This will be their last game in a 6-game road trip, so I'm sure they're anxious and ready to get back to the West Coast after playing all these teams. But it's been a fairly successful road trip for them. They've won a couple games. They've lost a few games. They got beat by Atlanta. They got beat by Charlotte. But they beat Washington and Boston, and then they got drubbed by Philadelphia. In my terms, they beat Boston, and Washington's not that great. But Sacramento typically goes to the East Coast and gets thumped. Period. And they've actually held their own this time around. So, maybe they're on the upswing. Cleveland's had a little tougher schedule this year in who they've played. They're coming off of a win over Toronto. They did beat Boston. They lost to San Antonio. They've lost to Miami, lost to Atlanta, lost to New Orleans, lost to Indiana. So they haven't had a good stretch as of late. And I kind of like Sacramento in this spot. Drummond's out, going to be traded. Love's questionable. Deladova is questionable. And Prince is questionable for Cleveland. If all three of those players do not play, Cleveland's getting thumped in this game, period. Ramsey's already been downgraded to out for Sacramento. A little bit of a hit there. Obviously, Bagley's hurt. That was a big blow, but they've proven that they can exist without him. They've played 3 games without him. 2 of them they've won. So, on Sacramento's side, Sacramento in the season is averaging 115 points a game, but they're giving up 119, so they don't play a lot of defense. Cleveland, on the other hand, is only averaging 104 points a game. They're giving up 111. Road stats for Sacramento, they're averaging 113 points a game, giving up 118. For Cleveland at home, they're averaging 108, but they're giving up 111. So I don't suspect a lot of defense in this. 223.5 is the under-over. I think it's going to be real close to that. those 3 players do not play for Cleveland, this game is going to stay under. If all 3 of those players play, I think this has got a good chance to go over. So I would wait to see the lineup if you're thinking about playing the over on this one. I'm going to go with the straight Sacramento Kings -4. That's going to be your official Ricketts hardwood paw pick for this game. It's at -112 right now. The +4 is juiced a little bit, -108 for Cleveland, so it's not like this is going to be a runaway. 4 points. I have this game at around 7 points, so I think the 4 points is good to take here, being how we had it at -7 or -8. -8 was my top, so 7.5 is the top number that I would have went at. But I think -4 I like, so that's going to be your official pick. Sacramento Kings -4 to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, turn notifications on. Hopefully we keep this hot streak rolling right here on YouTube for you guys. 3 in a row. Let's make it 4 right here. Hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have not already, thank you for watching this video. And if you have not already, please tell all your friends about me. And you can let them decide if they want to roll with their boy John here. That was a little clunky, but you know what? It is what it is. I am human. Have a wonderful day, guys. Most importantly, good luck with your bets.